EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Canadian Rockies and Banff Springs, live second-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This one measures out to 15 feet. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Okay, that one's dancing. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
It's key to keep the pace up, pretty straight putt, not a whole lot of break.
Oh man, the speed was spot on, a good putt, but nothing to show for it. That finished off for par here at the second. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. So a par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right, par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he's got it to minus 18. Well, look at this hole, Frank. A par 3, 192 yards. It is beautiful.
It's called Devil's Cauldron, but with that lake, I think that should cool you down, not heat you up. Just keep an eye on that drop of elevation. For every 10 yards, you should reduce it by a club. So it's going to play some 50, 60 feet downhill.
Oh, that is some kind of nice right there to 4 feet and a very good looking birdie. From close range, this for a 2. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot. Well, that is straighter than straight.
Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
And more evidence why the Korn Ferry Tour is such a great breeding ground. The iron play like that is good enough for any PGA Tour event.
4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. He gets it to 20 under par. Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with a second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. A great opportunity here for birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And he moves to 21 under par. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck.
is starting up the right side. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Oh, that was well done there. Exploded that out of the sand beautifully and has an excellent chance for birdie.
There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Oh, that's a good-looking shot just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Now this for another birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a 6th consecutive birdie. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5, interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a little bit careful though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Boy, just machine-like right now. 6 birdies in a row, and now another tee shot in the fairway. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in two on the par 5. A chance for a great round to get even better. This for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies, set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. So off the long par 3/10, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally, down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. And that'll do just fine. Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4. Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yards, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but the hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first 2/3 of the green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his second. Not quite enough, but that's pretty good. It's just so tough to calculate how much speed's going to be taken off before you get to the green, but that was very well judged. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 27 under. Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called wampum. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. They're sort of in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Now zeroing in on this second shot here at the par 4 14th.
You can keep the second shot a little right of the flag here. The general contours kick a little left here away from the bunkers on the right. That would be the ideal shot in here. I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend.
Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help. Go a little further. Does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Inexcusable.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay 28 under par.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Oh, this could be good.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Chance now for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. He'll get that score to -29.
Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. And it'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag.
Really took a lot on with that drive, but this is going to wind up in the bunker. Trying to gather some momentum after the birdie, but that won't help. It's into the bunker off the tee. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17, and he's going to move to 30 under par.
Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well within range from here, a second now to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.